help make this possible. WatermansLures.com for the gear that is used and tested live on a Waterman's Life. Stoked on Fishing for the fishing, trips, and continued support. United Composites and Pandemic Fishing Rods for building some of the best rods and blanks out there, period. This stream is self-funded, and viewers like you are what truly make it possible. Every view, share, comment, chat message, and every bit of excitement you bring helps keep this going. A big thank you to everyone who supports in a bigger way, from paid subs and channel members, to shopping on the website, to donations, to even inviting me on fishing trips. None of this goes unnoticed. I appreciate every single one of you. This community is built by water people for water people. All right, let's get fishing. Thanks everyone, and welcome to A Waterman's Life. What's up, water people? I'm Jeremy, your host of A Waterman's Life. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Testing, testing, testing. If I get some confirmation, would be grateful. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, do I need to speak up? But you could hear me. We are here at CharkBait in Huntington Beach on High L and Bolsa Chica, and we are going to launch or drop off the green monster from United Composites. It's a promotion deal, and we are about to tell you about it. If I could just get... Alright, sounds like we are doing good. So this is CharkBait here in Huntington Beach, California. It's been here for many years. They sell United Composites and a lot more. But this is the shop. Here we are with one of the managers.
How's it going? I'm Sergey from CharkBait. I'm the owner. As a little introduction, we're an online first business that has a retail presence. We're a big UC dealer. We've always got at least 200 to 300 rods in stock. And blank-wise, we still cover a good amount. But thankfully, UC is 2 blocks away from us, so it makes it easy to get fill-ins. Our store is primarily focused on saltwater. Obviously, mainly, especially so for long-range fishing here out of San Diego. But as well as private boating, SoCal, and surf fishing and shore fishing. We've got kind of a little bit for everybody, but a lot of stuff for the long-range guys. As far as new stuff from UC, we've got all the new Sidewinder rods in stock now, as well as some of the blanks. We've got some specialties that are not covered, like RUS spinning rods. No one else has them. RUSX spinning rods. No one else has them. We've got some specialties like these Mahi blanks over here. Blanks and rods finished, so we've got some rail rods still, and we've always got a good inventory of weird stuff coming in and out. We've got a good amount of selection of yo-yo irons and surface irons that are going hot right now.
So I could tell right off the bat that you guys don't only sell completed rods, that you guys sell buildable
Absolutely. We
materials.
sell blanks and components as well. We're really focused on guys that are already builders. You know, we're not so much stocking paint brushes or epoxy brushes and epoxy, but we are definitely stocking a lot of the components that guys are using here in SoCal.
Excellent.
We actually have the artist here that actually painted the monuments, which is Graham Sulik. I think he did an amazing job.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
So really one of a kind stuff.
So today, why we are here is because UC is doing a warranty promotion. They are trying to thank their customers and by giving you guys an opportunity to win this bad boy here. Now, purchase is not required technically, but you do have to warranty your product. So if you come into any of the 25 locations, CharkBait being one of them, you could come in and buy a UC, and when you do the warranty card, you're gonna throw it in one of the buckets in one of the shops. This is the flyer they'll have out with all the details you'll need. Specifically, I'll give a shot of that for you guys. And so you'll come in, register your product, throw it in there. There's a time frame, which is also posted, and you'll be able to have a chance to win one of 25 limited edition green monsters from United Composites. Now, if you are excited about that and you want to come in and see the rod, you can. You come bend on it, come see it. It is a giveaway rod, one of 25, very unique. So there is something similar to compare it to if you did want to buy one, but it is a slight unique bend for that matter. But can't believe how much UC is in here. There's almost an unbelievable amount. Come in here and check them out, put some bends on them. You know, as you guys know from my stream, this is one of my favorite lines right here, the graphite line. Great for so many components. I know that bad boy right there. Bill, he loves that line as well. I've been fishing with him on a boat, and I just sit there and like, don't you love that model? Don't you love that model? And we sure do. Yeah, the Mag and the Mega are one of our go-tos in that line for sure. But
what all kind of products do you carry in the store that would go along with the rods and
I mean, obviously we
Other
cover
equipment. You've got a full-
we cover
store
everything for
merchandise.
saltwater. So reels, we got plenty of different options from all the major brands. Lures, jigs, even hard to get stuff from Japan. You know, a lot of the Nature Boys jigs that guys are using, tungsten jigs. We've got a pretty good selection about it. Poppers, stick baits, anything that you'd want to use on the topwater side with the new sidewinders. We've got a good selection of that, and usually at better prices than anyone else is selling in that.
oh, perfect. Very competitive on your pricing.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got feed poppers and stuff like that selling 10 to 12 bucks under what everyone else is selling them here
Oh, awesome.
in California. Luckily, we have a direct relationship with these Japanese companies, so we're able to get them straight from a distributor, straight from them from Japan, so we save a little bit for everyone.
Perfect. So if we started here at the register, it looks like we got our reels going. Of course, our
little clearance
bins. Gotta
bargains.
love the bargain bins. I always go through those personally. No shame. No shame.
We've got a little spinning section and some of the pens and Daiwas, a lot of the low profile stuff. Obviously, all the big Macars, Antigas. We're a big avid dealer as well as Accurate. So we've got the U.S. companies obviously covered.
The back wall back here looks like we
We've got a
got
little bit of line out here, and obviously the storefront can only store so much. So we've got a big warehouse right behind us connected. So we've got most of that stuff in the back as well.
hooks, assist hooks. You could even get some stuff to make your own assist
Yeah,
hooks.
absolutely.
Very wide variety of hooks. It's looking like some Japanese brands, some Australia brands, and obviously some of the American and whatnot brands. This is a huge selection. Shark fishing wires and/or just
definitely
teeth
more Wahoo tailored, but we
right.
definitely have stuff heavy enough for shark fishing, and land-based shark fishing has been huge around the country the last few years. So we cover a good selection of reels and rods for that. And UC makes some really great rods for that style of fishing. Any of their rail rods pair up well with those bigger reels.
Wow. Great inventory here. Lots of leaders. Got the cages and the lines and bait cages.
Yeah, we try to stock up on the lobster stuff. I mean, it's kind of a big local fishery, and thankfully Promar is right next to us, so down the street.
Yeah.
Maybe 25 minutes away, so we can get that stuff pretty quick, and we have a lot of inventory online as well for lobster nets, cages, lights, rope, just anything you really need.
Awesome. Got boots.
Got boots from AFCO and Extra Tough, a few different styles of Extra Toughs, and your typical maintenance and storage stuff. So we've got tackle boxes from SKB, AFCO, Akuma, Daiwa, kind of covering the major brands, as well as reel covers, rod covers to protect your big investment.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know wear and tear fishing as much as I do. It helps
hard to keep
having
stuff
fresh.
looking pretty.
Looks like some tools, scissors, crimps, more leaders. These are
Lots of
wind-ons.
That's a big style on the long-range boats, so any of your long trips, definitely wind-on leaders are very popular. It just makes it so much easier to swap out your heavy leaders without having to retie.
Now that the bluefin are hitting again,
oh yeah,
you got jigs, we presume.
absolutely. We got tons of jigs for that style, tungsten and lead and zinc and other styles. We kind of cover a good amount of that. Not just speed jigging, but slow pitch as well.
Now, do you guys do your own brand as well?
We've got Tour Tamer, which we import for ourselves and for other dealers around the country and in overseas locations as well, in Croatia and some other areas like Turkey.
Yeah.
But we have line and tools and some rods, but primarily it's for line. We always include free spooling with almost every reel we sell, so we've got kind of a steady supply of that coming. Otherwise, a lot of the other manufacturers just can't keep up.
All right. Lots of choices on tackle boxes. These are some great sport boat style tackle boxes and long-term storage tackle boxes. At the tuna belts, or just big game belts. Really, you can't call them tuna belts. You use those for anything, really.
Yeah, I've got your typical day belts, as well as longer range, drop strap belts where you'd be, in a full harness. Less popular these days out here, but other parts of the country are still using them.
Perfect. And then you got your bulk baits, hand
we got
pours.
big hammer. This is more of our inshore section, so we've got some surf baits, and we've got some big hammers, and some other swim baits that we use inshore and locally here. As well as other areas, so that's covering your spotted bait bass, your calicos, sand bass, anything local that you can do on a half-day boat, or offshore, or in the harbor. For us, those big hammers are really popular for guys up north. They use them instead of bait a lot more often these days.
Got here. Nomad Designs is really getting popular here in California.
Yeah, they're bringing out new products really tailored towards our market. The rep group is out here, and they've done a really good job targeting us. Their Wahoo lures are great. A lot of the inshore plastics that they just came out with are awesome as well.
Those squids are very unique.
Oh yeah, the little ones especially are getting bit pretty well in the harbor here. We got some bass tricks as well, not mostly for surf fishing, but some of the inshore stuff as well. If you guys are drop shotting, we're a little bit low on war baits right now, but we're waiting on a reorder. They've been very, very popular, hard to keep in stock.
Demand.
Absolutely.
Some cool baits.
Yeah, cool baits. Actually, it's kind of one of the funny ones. We brought them in as an inshore lure, and honestly, these bigger ones outsell them 10 to 1. The lingcod and halibut guys up north just use the hell out of them. They're awesome lures. Pair up well with a big grub or a big swim bait, but those are a popular seller for us. We've got some Mudmaster heads, just kind of your basic stuff for covering every type of inshore fishing. Ball heads, triangle heads. Banana heads for squid and sea bass.
Wow.
I've got a decent jig selection up here. This is kind of just the newer stuff from Nomad that they've redesigned.
Yeah.
Some stick baits, some other hard to get Japanese lures.
Listen, this wall's got to be popular over here.
This is the jig wall, yeah. Especially right now, it's the yellowtail has just been biting nonstop for the last 6 to 8 weeks, so it's been going crazy. Hard to keep any yo-yo in stock, but we still got a good amount.
Yeah, that fishery down in San Diego right now going to the pile, right?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
really
Yeah,
good.
everyone's trying to get the same stuff. I mean, the yellowtail has just been biting consistently for so long that it's it makes sense. If you don't have a yo-yo iron right now, you definitely want to fix it up.
Excellent. Excellent. And this is all available online as well?
It's all available online. We have more back stock in the back as well. We usually have at least 30 or 40 of every color Salus in stock, but it just depends on how popular they are.
Got the
Tungsten
tungsten.
jigs. I mean, we've got a good selection. We've been carrying them for over 5 years now. We've actually brought them in a few years before it got really popular here, and they worked out well. I mean, awesome lures, really expensive, and they're not getting any cheaper, so they're going to become a little less available. Unfortunately, the powder tungsten price went up about 300% over last year, so they are going to be hard to find. Captain Jimmy Wahoo bombs, those are a staple for us. The guys just buy a ton of them.
Oh, yeah.
They're awesome. They're very effective, and they're a good price.
Yeah, tried and true Wahoo bombs.
Absolutely.
Can't go wrong with those. Finish this wall, and then we'll come back on this wall.
We got any of the Nomad lures. I mean, mostly the trolling stuff for the Wahoo guys, but casting lures, poppers, obviously Mad Max. You know, the hot craze of a couple years ago. Still very effective for the bluefin. Just haven't gotten them far enough up to really get them consistently this year so far. But
Right. Now, do you guys have an option to rig any of this stuff? I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. Online, we have options, and in store, obviously, you can just ask us. We'll rig it for you with whatever you want, whether it's wire or fluorocarbon mono, whatever you want. We can definitely rig them for you.
Yeah, that's a very popular. I've come to find out people love to just tie and go. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, these
less
days-
rigging, the better.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that generally works fine. On some of the lures, you really want to rig them. On some, you don't. You know, some of the DTX are a little finicky if you're going too fast.
Right.
So light rigging is definitely nice.
I tend to tie most of my nomads rather than crimp.
Yeah.
So it just keeps that design true for what they tuned.
No, absolutely.
But to each their own. I know people that catch them off of crimps.
Yeah.
So
And this kind of is more of the kind of Baja section. These are awesome trolling lures from Mexico. That's where we mostly sell them. So Miro lure and the store chamber stick baits. Awesome trolling lures for Cabrilla, for yellowtail, as well as casting.
they're
very good price, and honestly, they're very reliable.
Yeah, these Miro, if that's how you pronounce it,
Yeah.
those are unique. I don't think I've seen those anywhere
Yeah, it's
else.
a really not a It's a Florida company. I think they're made in Costa Rica actually, but really the Baja guys buy a lot of them.
Oh, wow.
They're half the price of a Rapala, so it makes perfect sense for them, and they work just as well.
Awesome. I love these little displays that this Blue Lancers company gave you guys to put on the...
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
Japanese company come out, and we fished with them, I think, 4 times now over the last few years, just testing product. But we've had really good luck with their lures, so we've just kind of had them put up a little display for us.
Lots of nomads.
Yeah, definitely lots of Nomad, the Squid Trex series. This is kind of a weird one. You won't see a whole lot other than maybe Dana Point, but GT Ice Cream is kind of a small name brand out of South Africa, but these things work awesome for roosterfish, for cabrilla, for yellowtail down in Mexico, so we have a ton of guys buying them for their travel trips.
Awesome. I might have to try something like that. I
Very
love the
easy to
funky looking
cast.
stuff.
I mean, they're 3 ounces. They can cast a mile. They're rock solid plastic. There's nothing wrong with them.
Wow.
You
Just a
really have to mess up.
resin
Yeah,
through
it's basically just
wire
regular
with
through
a...
wire resin lure.
Yeah, excellent.
And they're very effective.
Even down to the stick baits look like needlefish or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, they're a little bit smaller. Those have a lot of action on the surface, actually. And we've got some of the trolling products as well. This is going to be more of the trolling section. So we got kind of your tuna feathers, your larger marlin and tuna lures, as well as some of the smaller stuff for guys fishing albacore. Some wahoo and shark trolling lures from Leadmaster as well. These things are cool.
Awesome.
We've got some soft chains as well as daisy chains, cedar plugs. Obviously, you know, that's a staple on the West Coast here. Always very effective, and usually the most effective ones are the ones with no color.
Right, and you know, these, I inherited some fishing stuff, and these hoochies, man, they've been around for a long time, and they still are so true.
Yeah,
So
they still
true.
work effectively. I mean, there's used to be a lot more companies that did them, but we've kind of limited down to a few. Unfortunately, all the albacore went up north, so that's where they're getting them. That's where all that stuff is popular these days. But they still work for yellowfin and tuna out here. I mean, most of the stuff guys are trolling, they're catching 40 to 50 pounders. Really don't need anything huge for them.
Nice. Gaffs.
We got some gaffs, actually some UC gaffs that Randy makes for us
Oh.
from basically defective finish blanks. So if they have a little bit of a paint issue or an issue in the graphite, they turn them into gaffs for us. Those are cool.
And that's from their
That's straight from the factory right here.
So this is technically like a dual helix carbon
It
fiber.
is a dual helix carbon fiber blank gaff.
For
So
$79.99.
$79.99. It's hard to beat. And again, it's just kind of a partnership. You know, we help them out, they help us out.
You know, you guys, I don't know if you understand. This is from other brands, mass produced, like a $250 gaff with what the materials are in it. Like that's crazy. $80 for a carbon fiber dual helix blank gaff. That thing's not gonna break. But cool deal, yeah.
We got nets, I mean, other trolling rods, but we've kind of covered a lot of the good stuff. We have some, storage on the backside here. Your typical smaller trays that cover just about anything.
This has been magical.
Oh yeah,
These
I've got the medium
rolls
one. It holds so much stuff.
For the Mad Mac, Nomads, the Luma Max from Duran, all those bigger ones have been amazing.
Yeah, they make some nice tackle stores.
Awesome. More jigs, more holders.
I mean, this is going to be more of the jig sections. We got some of the Tatty product that you'll see around. We got some Japanese brands beat. That's a very specific slow pitch brand. It's hard to find outside Japan. Leadmaster, as well as some of the older streaker colors. They've come out with new ones that are front.
Yep, they still work though.
Yep, absolutely.
They just got to change
some
it
Jig
up.
Pro lures as well as Nature Boys. That's kind of more popular here in Southern California for the speed jigging. So we got those.
Lots of.
Those are unique. They're actually iron or steel laser cut, so they're actually a little bit lighter, but man, they're way more durable. They're not going to bend like a typical lead jig. And they have some pretty interesting finishes. I mean, they're all kind of cool colors.
Yeah, I've seen Gary, Iowa Warrior. I think he might be
absolutely.
Fishes
He's got
for
his
them.
own colors too. I mean, he's got his own custom colors, but they're awesome lures.
But yeah,
Very
he's
effective.
definitely proven them. That's for sure in our local waters.
This is kind of a more East Coast known brand, Hardy Rise. They make some rods that are really high end for slow pitch jigging as well as for Southeast Asia. But their jigs are also really nice, and they're anywhere from $7 to $12. So you're not going to find a jig anywhere else for that kind of price.
Affordable.
Yeah.
Affordable.
This is going to be more of your rockfish lingcod stuff. So a lot of the bigger grubs that we pair with those cool baits heads or scampi heads.
Descenders got to have those on the boat and rigged up if you're rock fishing these days, people. So if you don't have one, there they are. Come get it. Come get it. Some old school, man. If we could get those squid back in our area, wouldn't that be a fun? It sure would bring some business in, huh?
Yeah, they have some crazy stuff. I mean, Braun makes some 21 ounces.
I was lucky to be in high school and get invited to a boat out of Dana Point back in the day that had the Humbles just literally, you could spit on them from shore. They were so close.
This is going to be more the bait section. So Sabikis.
Bounce ball, you all know me and bounce balling. It's the way.
And this is going to be more of our little more inshore section. So these are primarily shore jigs. So we've got kind of a bunch of different options for major craft, a Zeke, Little Jack.
Who was running these on the last UC trip, you guys? Someone was running these, and he's like, he had a special order them, da-da-da-da. No, you don't. They're right here, bro. They're right here. He was fishing the 40 gram, too.
Yeah, they were
and slaying them. Look at, they're right here. He said he spent some expensive price importing them because he couldn't find them. This is why we're doing these tackle tours right here. Just to show you guys what is what and where is where. But yeah, awesome. Some
your typical Daiwa jigs, obviously Nomad as well.
Oh yeah, all these work. All these work. So great, awesome. So sweet. This is cool. You know what we did skip over though is these jigging rods that are getting popular.
Oh sure.
I would love to see a couple of these. They're it's the new slow pitch, speed jigging type, stuff is really getting popular.
We're very, only really by personal hobby, we really love slow pitch jigging, so we brought a lot of that stuff in. We've got probably well over 100 different types of rods for that style, anywhere from Hardy Rise to more of the Japanese brands like Yamaga Blanks or Ripple Fisher. Ocean Legacy is another big one. That's probably one of my favorites for guys starting out. They're just set up well for a good price. They're very durable. And I've got a lot of different styles. We carry a ton of different ones. Temple Reef. What Iowa makes a good selection of them. It's becoming more popular, especially.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that slow pitch. And with me on A Waterman's Life, we try to make sure people understand slow pitch between vertical and speed jigging, because everyone just likes to
there's a little bit of
overlap
inflation
it
over the last few years.
Yeah.
I mean, guys are looking for a slow pitch setup targeting to 300-pound bluefin.
Right.
It doesn't work like that.
No, you want a speed jigging rod with some backbone like that, 6'4", you know,
the
J-Rex
makes a whole lot more sense for that style.
Yeah, but what a great selection from a lot of different brands. Got a lot of racks here. I just can't believe your variety of United Composites. This is amazing. You guys, honestly, if you are interested in United Composites at all, this is a great place to come bend on some rods. There's a lot of the lines here, even some of their own stuff that they collaborated with Randy to do, like that spinning rod, the heavy spinning rod he mentioned for poppers, right? Was it a popper rod you mentioned, or was it just a spinning rod?
The whole series is the sideline line. It's not necessarily collaboration with us, so we had plenty of input on it, on guide style and lengths and
sideline.
Spaces.
Yes,
this one's actually a really nice rod. They used to only come as a 2-piece option. Downside with that, there's a lot more labor involved with that. So, and a lot of guys are increasingly wanting 1-piece rods. When they're not traveling, you don't want to be messing with ferrules when the humidity is too high or the temperature difference is too high, because a lot of times they're tight and they don't go together as well. So 1-piece rod just solves all that. The nice part about this also is it maintains the full action throughout the entire length of the rod. These are probably the hardest pulling rod we have in this entire store for spinning. By far, not even close to XHs and double XHs. There's nothing on the market. And I've seen everything from almost every Japanese company. These are the hardest pulling rods you're going to find for popping.
Yeah, and what's great about them is, again, that proprietary technology of the dual helix just being really strong. It really, and so strong that this man right here is one of the best industry warranties out there. He believes in his product so much that if something were to happen, you really don't have much to worry about. That's why we're doing those warranty cards. That's why we're making it more easy for you guys to register it and make sure you have some confidence behind what you're buying. It's like an insurance policy, you guys. It really is a great deal. But one more time with that Green Monster deal, if you guys come in, we're doing a customer appreciation. Only way we could tell that you are a customer, though, is by registering your product through the warranty system. We're going to have cards at all 25 shops participating. All you do is fill out your card, take a picture of it with your receipt, then submit your card, and you will be registered to get a chance to win one of 25 thank you giveaway rods. And again, it's not entirely purchased, is not entirely required, but in order to be a customer, I guess it is. So, it's great though. But definitely come down to CharkBait, check it out in person. We have another stop after this, but we will announce it once we get over there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I know I didn't chit chat with you guys much, but it was about focusing on the shops today. So I will chit chat with you in a moment when I step out. But thanks CharkBait for being here and being open, and Randy at United Composites for doing this promotion for everyone. If you are interested in getting a new rod this season, though, definitely look into United Composites. They are extremely good rods. They are made in the United States, for one. Designed by someone that has been in the industry for decades, Randy Petty. He used to be one of the best designers for other brands that, who we won't mention them, but a great guy making great rods and trying to keep the prices competitive. They are on the top end of the rods, along with those other guys. But when you look at the technology side by side, which I'm talking about that dual helix, you will, without a doubt, come to the conclusion that you are looking at a superior product. So definitely come by CharkBait here in Huntington Beach. Give them some support. Check out the United Composites rods. And we will be taking a short break and going to the next stop. See you guys in a bit.
could see him. I think you
There's the All right, water people. We are on the cross streets of Edinger and Bolsa Chica now, right next door to KM Donuts, and right behind Chevron gas station, we have Pacific Edge Bait and Tackle. Pacific Edge Bait and Tackle has been here for many years. It's owned by a gentleman named Mark. He is Captain Mark, and he has written several books. He also owns Pacific Bait Tanks, Pacific Edge Tackle, and PacificEdgeTackle.com. I'm actually in the middle of reading one of his books in the gray, but we are here, and we are with Randy of United Composites. They're chit-chatting real quick. Just amazing taxidermy here up on the wall.
Yes, but like I said, if it's a customer of yours and they come back and they have a Pacific Edge receipt with a United Composites product on it, pretty much have to let it go. That puts you in a position to, you didn't advertise that, but it's a California law. Unfortunately, it is. Now, this was just a little thing if you wanted to put it on a counter or somewhere or whatever. And I just got to fill in the dates. The shirts and hats, do as you see fit.
Beautiful location. Alrighty.
You have to figure out if there'd be like 4 or 5 shirts in each store.
So that doesn't necessarily require a purchase.
They're going over details right now.
Wear them in the store. You want to give them to somebody who
But-
buys something. If you have somebody that just has to have it, you do what you want.
So we are here today dropping off, handing over the Green Monster custom 1 of 25 rods from United Composites. Captain Mark here is holding it, and if you want a chance to have something unique, 1 of 25, never ever going to go over 25, this is your chance. It's a customer appreciation giveaway. All you have to do is register your United Composites blank or rod at with this warranty card, and drop it into the bucket, and you'll have a chance to win this appreciation gift from United Composites to our customers. Now, this is Mark here, owner of Pacific Edge, and he's gonna give a little chat with you.
The legend, Mr. Mark Wish, the legend.
So,
So what are we chatting about?
Published author.
so yeah, just give us a quick little tour. Introduce yourself. You're an author. You're a captain. You've designed some bait tanks. It sounds like. You know, so you know it's he's definitely one of the OGs here in Southern California when
That's
it
what one of my
comes
customers called
to
me, OG. That's all they refer
Catalina Island fishing. He is the OF, the original fisherman. So anyhow, the author of several books now.
Several.
We got the in the Gray edition 2, which is what I'm reading at the moment, and between 2 and 20 fathoms.
That's actually the one that started it.
That's the one that
Years.
started it.
Oh man, I don't know, 20 some years ago now. And I'd had a lot of customers coming in. The common question is, you know, where do I go to catch something? So when you stand here in a tackle store all day, every day, talking to people about how to catch something, I decided to kind of take the knowledge that I have. I've been fortunate to fish here a lot my whole life, ever since I was a little tiny kid, and had a lot of great mentors, and added a little bit of my personal experience in there, and wrote that book. And oh boy, did that go over!
I'm sure
In more
people.
ways than one.
I'm sure, just like me on doing what I do, you get the good and the bad with
do.
it. You know, there's just
Well,
people.
we brought that out at the Fred Hall Show. We used to do a booth at the Fred Hall Show many years, and we introduced that at the Fred Hall Show, and oh boy, did that create a sensation.
I can attest to that.
We sold a lot of books, and we
I bought one at the show when you first did it.
there you go. And you know, over the years, you know, obviously I received some grief from people that think they own the spots, and this shouldn't be known about by everybody. But you know, too bad for them. They're a very, very small minority. But
And look how things have changed with modern electronics. And everything is published now, literally to the pinpoint. And there's no secrets anymore.
there are no secrets.
It's all been published
So
one
when
way
you
or
did
another.
when you did that, you were so groundbreaking that I remembered the uproar in the industry when you did that.
Yeah. All right.
So, Captain and author Mark Wish.
Captain, author, store owner, boat owner,
Yeah.
big tank designer, you name it.
Heck yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Entrepreneur, that's for sure. So, hey, if we could get a.
Well, so 2 and 20, second edition on that one also. That's the coastal book. That's about from the middle of Palos Verdes down to Dana Point, and all the horseshoe spots, all the Huntington Beach, well, almost all of the Huntington Beach spots. Kept a few back, as you might expect.
Yeah.
And then in the gray is the Catalina book. It's about 4 species, heavily focused on white sea bass, but how to fish that island. And you know, that island can be challenging under the best of circumstances. And so we put a lot of time and effort into learning how to fish the island and tried to put all that down for you guys to take advantage of it, get a shot at those sea bass. And the other one, that Lessons from a Lifetime on the Water, that was actually going to be the last book. There was supposed to be one more about offshore fishing that I started to write when this bluefin thing showed up in 2015. And I thought, you know, I better stop writing until we see where this is going. And boy, I'm glad I did, because I would have published a book that didn't have all this bluefin stuff that we know about today. So that one's still waiting. It's going to be entitled Way Out West, Private Boater's Guide to Fishing Offshore Waters. It's coming one of these days. And that one was supposed to be the last book. That's just my thoughts on fishing. It's not spot specific. It's not, you know, exactly how to do this, exactly where to go. It's just, it's 8 rules that I fish by and have fished by my whole life. And I tell that story with stories from my history. And
It's a wonderful thing that you've taken the time to put this information in books. There's so many older guys, maybe even like myself, I hate to admit it, that haven't taken the time to pass their knowledge down. And I think it's fantastic that you have put this there where people can absorb it and learn it and understand all the things that you've learned over the years.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic thing that you've done that, Mark.
no, thank you very much, Randy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a fun project, and you know, I get the feedback from it almost every day, talking to my customers. You know, the guys that have bought the books and gals that have bought the books, you know, they have gone out, caught some fish. They're making their own stories, their own history, and you know, to get a little part of that, and it's satisfying.
It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, I own this book. It was gifted to me from who taught me how to boat. He's just incredibly shocked on how well of a fisherman I've become, and he's like, you sounds like you want to learn more too. And I'm like, yeah, I've been referred by one of our field staff, Burns. He's like, get that book and study it, you know.
The famous
So,
Dan Burns.
yeah, so I listen to Dan Burns. He might be a little rough on what his message is, but hey, if you listen to him, you could
catches
learn.
fish.
Yeah. But anyhow, hey, if you don't mind, I'd love to do a little walk around of your shop and show what you got. Just a little, you know, casual, nonchalant. If you'd like, you could take me, or I could do it myself.
I'd say just walk yourself around.
Perfect.
It's actually kind of self-explanatory.
Right,
what we
right.
got going on here.
Excellent. Got the manager behind the counter doing her work. So first off, we got the jig wall. Looks like some surface irons and some yo-yos, followed up by some trolling stuff and some more jigs, from vertical to slow pitch to speed jigs. Lots of different brands, from Shimano, what else? We got Mustad, we got Rapala, lots of Rapalas. There's even some original Hoochies. Look at this. This is a shop. This is a gem, you guys. This shop is a gem. There's some stuff hidden in here that that the market hasn't seen in a while because the shop has been here for a long time. Mark, how long have you been open?
Oh boy, we moved here in '91, I think.
91.
So do the math. Long
Well,
time.
I was born in 90, so that's easy math for me. That's 34 years.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
that's...
been in business. You know, we were in business before that, up in the industrial area, do more service work. And today we don't do that service work, but all the other stuff still.
Excellent. Halibut section, some Dodgers. Bounce balls the way, you guys. I'm telling you, we've got a lot of ground to cover with that. Then we got some rods here from CalStar, some Daiwa, some United Composites, USAs. And again, if you guys come in and purchase the United Composites, fill out that warranty card so we could show our customers some appreciation and give you guys a chance to win. Oh, there they are again. Look at those. One of my favorite rods on the market, or lines, is definitely the
Got the GP, the
Musa.
US versions. Got a little bit of everything of these things. My favorite's the Tilefish 80 and the Tilefish 80 Junior.
Is it?
Both the US and the GP.
Yeah.
Do a lot of inshore fishing with them. They do. They're great on yellowtail. They're great on tuna. Really wide range of fishability with these.
Nice.
And we got jig sticks like the 9E, once known by another name, but it's a great,
9E is
great
great.
jig rod.
Yep. And looks like they got a service area back here. They got a line spooling area back here. Lots of leader. Some combos for the groms to get started. Some bay stuff. Tube baits. Some more bay stuff. Some of those micro jigs are super popular lately. Got some crocodiles, some lead heads, lots of sea bass stuff, fluke heads, some sabikis, got some hand pours, some unique hand pours. Some more bulk hand pours. Soft plastics there. Then this wall we have lead. Lots of lead. Bounce ball. Cannonballs. Torpedoes. Lead. Beads. Snap swivels. Swivels. Crimps. Lead Masters, Phoenix, some tools,
Not too much different inside.
some belts,
This was in November after
lobstering and crabbing gear, some underwater lights, some lead, net leads, some rod holders, gloves, it says flags. I didn't realize he sold flags. I want some flags. I'm buying some flags. It's official. I'm buying some flags. I'm gonna do some business here today. Billy, I'm buying some flags. I love that tradition down there in Baja when the boats come in after a day and have their flags flying of what they've caught. Cool. I'm buying some flags today. Mark got some business from me today. I'm gonna buy some. Got landing equipment, bait tanks. Now, Randy has purchased one of these bait tanks. It's on his boat that he's getting built right now, the Jig Stop. It's a nice platform.
The jig's up.
The jig's up. Jig's up. Heck yeah.
Yep, these Pacific Edge bait tanks, custom made, beautiful, probably the best bait tanks out for private boaters right now. Yes, I highly recommend them. I think we've got a 62-gallon on our boat, twin well.
Yeah, those twin wells are nice. I envy them.
Originally, you had one kind of like this.
He makes them right here at the shop at Pacific Edge, and if you need a bait tank or you have questions, come in and talk to Mark.
Yeah.
So Mark makes these things.
He makes these.
Heck yeah. He's definitely a local legend. Then here's the sales table. Can't go wrong with the sales table. Oh, look at that. Some mega baits. I know someone that would come in here and buy every last one of those mega baits.
You can't even get them anymore, can you?
Not that style. We got bait in back here. Oh, look, and this is where all his templates for his
We're going to
bait
give you
tanks.
the real deal tour of the shop here in just a minute.
We love to do that. Let me finish the tackle area, and I'll happily do that. So here, we did that. So we got the tackle boxes, maps, hook wall, some freshwater stuff. Of course, you got to get some freshwater stuff because there's some little lakes and bays in the area. Lots of good stuff. Water people, lots of good stuff. Trebles. Everything you need. And then here's all the hardware and equipment for plumbing the boats. Some stainless hardware. Some starboard. These chum buddies. Stoked on Fishing uses these chum buddies. What you do is you put chum in there, and you got a handle to sit there and break it all up. Those are very unique and practical. How to read your color sounder. Available digital download. PacificEdgeTackle.com. I'm gonna have to. I might have to study that one. Leaders, swordfish buoys. All right, Mark. Let's check out this beautiful shop you got. Oh, is that a?
Oh, now you probably
squid
shouldn't put this in there.
Crowder.
You probably shouldn't tell anybody that we're contemplating getting back into the squid crowder business.
Excellent. I just had to make one myself because I just can't fathom spending what some of the prices are for the pre-built one. So
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work. Yeah,
Well, these things are going to be
those look
state-of-the-art,
amazing.
beyond belief.
Those are. I like that tube, that rod you got going. See, I had to repurpose some items from different industries.
Oh, that's nice. It's
So that is
thinner
nice.
diameter and looks stout. That's nice.
Oh my goodness,
Well, this
making me jealous.
is the first round. I'm waiting for a whole new part that's all carbon fiber, super light, a little smaller. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoping for the prototype to show up today.
Yeah.
But
So, Mark, I am having to use one of those painting poles. You
No
know,
problem.
they're fiberglass. I have to put some netting on them. I had a real nice one that I got from the tackle meet. It was a used one that someone just let go for little to nothing, but
Yeah.
it bounced off the back of the boat without me realizing it. I had it in a bad
Whoops.
spot, and
you'll never do that again.
live and learn,
Here
right?
he's
Live and
spilling
learn.
the beans that he might actually start making.
I
these.
would I would love to see that because I'm a big user in these
You wanna
crowders.
see?
Sure.
Please, I love these squid crowders.
There sure wasn't no shortage of squid last season.
Oh yeah,
Well,
well,
there's a huge shortage of squid this season.
yeah, they're up north. They're all up north. It's weird.
Now
See,
this
I'm
is,
using such a big, thick, bulky net compared to you.
you got the grand unveiling there.
Love
right?
it. Yeah, that is
Pull that out.
nice. going to be nothing like that. Now that's the difference between do-it-yourself
Whole different
and professional.
system of attaching it is very nice. Oh, yeah. Very nice. And this is going to be more than a few dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Spread that out, Randy.
Oh, I would love to be able to budget one of those.
That's a very well made piece. Very nice. Yeah. This is almost ready to go. It's still in the prototype.
No, I'm sad that I lost mine because I got an amazing deal on it because of how much they go for. They're worth every dime though. You'll make your money back in bait the one good night.
One good spot.
Oh yeah.
Here, let's cut this part out for a second. But what are guys selling them for? I never got up to the show.
They're not you have to special order them. There's no such thing as seeing them on a retail shelf anymore. You have to go to his website and order them, and they're starting from, I'd say 400 and on, and that's not the extending ones. The standard non-extending ones start at 400 to like 800, and these telescoping ones, I think he markets the telescoping ones even though he makes them.
So, what do you think, having seen that, knowing a little bit about fiberglass and such, what's the retail price on that?
If I were going to guess right now, 150, 500.
No.
Yeah, 8.
No, it's gotta be
I'm
more.
guessing.
Eight.
Oh, yeah. No, this pole's gonna cost that much.
Around 8, I would imagine. Yeah.
I saw the first one. The guy that he twisted my arm hard enough to get me doing this again for $1,000.
Okay, well, I get it. I was just.
A lot of labor, a lot of material. It makes sense. Those poles
It
alone,
sounds like I got a really good
carbon
deal.
fiber is not cheap. Fiberglass is not cheap.
I don't even know what the new ones are gonna be.
Right.
But they'll be like
Merch, you guys.
Yeah, I saw some samples like 2 weeks ago or something, and I'm waiting down at 1,000.
All right, water people. Well, that is that. Great shop. Yes.
So, we're not filming, right?
Oh, we are. If you want me to finish, let me go finish, and then we could chat.
No, let's just take a break for a second.
One
Can we
moment.
do that?
Yeah, let me give it. One moment. Could see him. I think you all right, water people. We're back streaming, and we're here in his workshop now at Pacific Edge in Huntington Beach, Pacific Edge Tackle. And one of the things he does that a lot of people may not know is he builds bait tanks, live wells.
Fiberglass and polyethylene bait tanks, and have for way over 30 years. So we started, you know, simply. Back then there just weren't many tanks, and I had a beautiful brand new 22-foot Grady White, first one ever sold on the West Coast. There were no bait tanks available, and back then my business was building custom stuff for boats, so we just built one. And then one of my customers saw it, he goes, oh shit, I want one of those. So then we built another one. And then another guy wanted one, so then we built the mold, and now we have 32 molds, building all sizes from 20-some gallons up to 250 gallons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I have another shop in Santa Ana
these
where we
templates.
do the fiberglass work, and when the tanks are complete in terms of the basic fabrication end of it, they come here, and I build all the cool stuff that goes on them to make them personal for you.
Rod holders.
So just, yeah, this one here is leaving in a couple days. So just yesterday we built and put that on, and then
Oh, it's got a top.
custom lid.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And we've got a couple more things to do, and he's out the door. Ready to go
Beautiful.
fishing.
He's he does it all, water people. He does it all. Come
So,
over,
That's
chit chat with
all
Mark.
those little wooden
Templates.
templates up there. That's for all the different sizes and shapes of lids and rod racks and drink holders and stuff that we make. This goes on and on.
Beautiful shop, Mark. Beautiful shop.
Yeah, I built it little by little. Years back, this was actually our clothing department. And I had somebody making a lot of this stuff for me, and then he hurt himself and called me up one day and said, you know, you always were talking about making your accessories. Well, guess what? You're now in the accessory business. So we converted the clothing department into this little shop, and off we went.
Glad you're handy.
I am a handy kind of guy.
Yes, definitely. Well, that is awesome. I know where I'm coming if I ever need a bait tank for my next boat. But heck yeah. Awesome. There's your little... Is that a skipjack or...
That was my Blackman, 26-foot Blackman. I had that boat for 9 years. Caught tonnage of fish of all sizes and shapes. And I've had, over the years, been fortunate to have a lot of different boats.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorites.
Beautiful. Well, I love to see a great brand, a great United States made in America, proud labor here, still in Huntington Beach, California, doing it like they used to, not getting it stamped out overseas, but doing it the right way that we've always done it. It's awesome to see it. Awesome, awesome. That's why I love United Composites, going in there and seeing things made here in my backyard, not being shipped
Right
in.
here. Made in the USA.
Heck yeah.
In fact, on the bottom of this tank, we've got a really nice little American flag and a Made in the USA
Yeah.
with the model number of the tank and the date.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, I feel blessed to have met you, and I look forward to continuing our relationship and shouting you guys out. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. Like, this shop is super. You guys need to come by. He's got all these displays to show you how the anchors work, how the pumps work in your boat. He's got one that he shows how an external pump would work compared to how an internal pump would work. This is literally a shop that they don't make these shops like this anymore, you guys. They absolutely do not make shops like this anymore. He is a brilliant, brilliant man. Come pick his brain. Come make some business, and you know.
They don't make
Show
those
them.
little anchors anymore.
The little tiny one.
No.
Awesome.
I've been offered a lot of money for that.
Could be. But I think I have one of those as a spare part, but I'm not.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We're going to go to one more shop, so I'm going to put it on Be Right Back, and we will be right back. Thank you so much, everyone. There's the Big fish. Bait and tackle. Used to be called Norm's Big Fish Bait and Tackle. This was one of the iconic. Alright, let's start over. Let me do that. Retake live. Alright, anyways. PCH, Pacific Coast Highway and Seal Beach Boulevard here in Seal Beach, California. Right in between north of Huntington, south of Long Beach. This is a little town in Orange County, California, and this is their tackle shop. They got Big Fish Bait and Tackle, a really, really big known shop for surf fishing and more. They've definitely expanded from surf fishing throughout the years, and they are one of the local shops in the area that has been here for a very, very long time. As you can see in their display window, some vintage stuff, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's get started. Out here we have nice little shop, lots of bait. So anyways, why we are here today is to drop off this beautiful green monster limited edition, one of 25, right here at Big Fish Bait and Tackle in Seal Beach. They're going to be one of the shops to carry it. Now, if you have a United Composites rod that you purchased from here or are going to purchase from here, all you have to do is register it with the warranty card that they will provide. Each shop has this bucket here, and they have warranty slips. You fill out your warranty slip, you take a picture of it with your receipts to document it for yourself and for the shop and others, and then you just put this card into the bucket, and you'll have a chance to win that thank you gift giveaway to our customers over at United Composites. So just a thing Randy Penny, the owner, is putting together for thank you. Pretty cool event here. So anyways, let's start from the beginning here at Big Fish Bait and Tackle. We have straight away when we walk into the left, we got a chart section. We got all the charts and maps for the local waters and fisheries. Then we have lots of frozen bait, some landing stuff, swordfish stuff, lots of landing stuff, some fresh bait in the fridge.
One entry per person. Because I mean, yeah, we got guys that. Yeah, that's like I was saying. We had to widen the flag because we were having spots where after the ridges are sanded, little spots.
So lots of good surf fishing stuff along this wall here. We got fishing accessories, flashers. We have kicker line, gulp line, Kitech line, jig para, lead heads from lots of different brands, hooks from lots of different brands.
This is normally would be on the inside. You'd only have the tip.
Now, something unique about this shop here is they do run a lot of tournaments. They run surf fishing tournaments. They have sponsors like Lucky Craft and what have you in order to for some prizes and whatnot.
The cellophane marks out. You'll get spots.
Spoons, crankbaits, some fish bites. You know me and fish bites. They work. The Lucky Crafts, the Bass Treks. Some combos, plastics, trout stuff, some more plastics, and then we have the rod racks here, all the entry-level stuff, imports, stamp outs from
This is like the
China.
deep fishing
Then we have some premium brands here. Here's the United Composites area. We got some Goosas, some premiums, some elites, some extremes, a few different lines there. Alright. Then nice apparel section here. Merch for the shop, Salty Crew stuff, Fish and Fame, Haggard Pirates, Cali made daisy chain. So we got some trolling stuff here. Cali made spreader bars, some Nomad design. Something like that. Might want to confirm with Randy. I think it's a month from whenever it's dropped off, but confirm with Randy. Crankbaits, trolling lures, jigs, squid snags, leaders, Rapala section, lights, trolling, leaders, wind-ons, fluorocarbon, braid and line, the jig wall with the surface irons, reels, boots, electric reels, but definitely, do you guys have any surf tournaments going at the moment?
Yes, we do have, like fishing derby.
Fishing
Like
derby.
it's monthly. So every, like every month it will be different. Some month we do for halibut, some month we do for bass, some month we do for croaker, whatever.
Oh, excellent.
Last month is for halibut,
Halibut.
and this month is the croaker.
Croaker.
Yes.
So every month they do a different surf
So
fishing
everything
tournament.
will be. You can fish from jetty, you can fish from surf. You can fish on the pier, like on the rock, whatever.
Right.
Not on the boat, not
Oh,
on the
excellent.
kayak, not on like the float tube.
Okay.
So everything will be inshore, like
Right.
yeah. You can use light bait, jerk bait,
Excellent.
fluke.
Just can't be on a flotation device.
Yes.
Excellent. That's an easy rule to follow.
Mhm.
Easy rule to follow. So all you
Yeah.
shore fishermen from jetty to beach to pier, you could definitely join in on their tournaments. This year it's croaker. I mean this month. Sorry, not year. This month it's croaker.
This month, every month.
Every month
Yeah.
they do a different species, which is definitely awesome. So if you're into doing some tournament where you could win, some prizes for your
Information will be right
catches.
here.
You could definitely. Oh, awesome! They got a poster with information.
Yes.
We'll check that out. Okay, here.
Yeah, every information is right here. So the winner, you're gonna have, like a custom rod from us. For this year, you can tell me what you want. You can order me, 7-footer, 8-footer, 9-footer, casting or spinning, and you're gonna have, a lot of, like stuff from, Lucky Crab, SoCal Plastics,
Nice.
Kicker, Warbay, a lot of stuff.
Awesome. I've back before I started streaming, I've actually done the tournament a couple times. I had a couple entries for the couple halibut on the ruler, so
Yes.
I could go look through some of my content, and I've actually done this tournament personally. So if you're interested, if you live in the Long Beach, Orange County area, LA, Orange County area, this shop is close enough to you to get involved in some of these tournaments, monthly tournaments they got going. So if that's for you, come by, find out some more information on it. And yeah, this is just a shop that's been here for a couple decades now. It's been what, 30 years over? If
No,
not
it's more than 80 years.
Oh, one of the original
Yeah.
shops. It sounds like 80-year shop. Used to be Norm's. Now it's just Big Fish Bait and Tackle. Definitely come by, check it out. You'll find some goodies here. They're always trying to help you guys out, give you guys some good prices. Definitely don't hesitate. There's lots of bargain bin stuff as well. So, anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. I can't thank you all enough. This is a great little shop here in Seal Beach. If you're surf fishermen, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to go. Definitely lots of good stuff here to see. Hard to show everything, but it's definitely here. It's their specialty by far is surf fishing, but they do have other stuff as well. So definitely come in to Big Fish Bait and Tackle here in Seal Beach, California. And again, if you purchase a United Composites, don't forget to register the warranty. It's the only way we are able to get you entered into this thank you giveaway, the gift one of 25 custom rods from the Green Monster of United Composites. Register your rod or blank, and you will be entered as a customer in order to win. But until next time, water people, this was a quick little tackle shop. Nothing too crazy. Quick and easy. Appreciate you all being here. And I cannot thank you all enough for tuning in. That is it for today, though. We did 3 shops. Definitely go back in the stream. I think, unfortunately, the first shop might not show up on Facebook. There was a little bit of streaming error in the beginning, but the other 2 shops, Pacific Edge and Big Fish Bait and Tackle, are on Facebook. Everything else should be have all 3. Twitch should have all 3, and YouTube should have all 3. Anyways, thanks again everyone for being here, and definitely come check out either CharkBait, Pacific Edge, or Big Fish Bait and Tackle. Today, that is a wrap, and tomorrow we will see you. Tomorrow we're going to be dropping off the Green Monster at Island Tackle. We're going to drop it at Island Tackle, and then we are going to drop it at Baja Fishing Tackle in Alameda. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you all next time, which is tomorrow, here on A Waterman's Life. Until next time.